Welcome everybody to another episode of Land of the Rising Sun. It's been a minute since I last recorded it because it was mainly primarily lagging, so playing it wasn't like of the best playing it wasn't the best state, and also I had to pack up for college. Like this video will probably be scheduled this Sunday. Uh, like today is like the August 29th, so it'll be like the day before Labor Day. But yeah, I'm not sure what has changed. Like the sound effects still there. Like I see all these new things. Like this wasn't here. This is nice. This is a safe zone. I totally forgot like the settings. I forgot how you get rid of this. It's not C. Z is the what you call it? It's been so long. B is to sit on your knees. Z is to bow. I don't know if we to get rid of this because there's a key code for this one. That's it. I'm pressing a bunch of keys. It's not H. I was gonna make a family last time. N is B. Okay, but the game has became quite boring in certain aspects. Like that wasn't there. They're like the whole beginning bit wasn't there. Like I'm glad that's the safe zone down there. I'm not quite sure where I ended off the video. Like so much has changed. Um, so much has changed. Like I don't even remember where I went last time. Like I'm in the. It has gotten a lot bigger. I think it's like shift. No, it's not shift. So control. Hold on. Let me try to figure out. Yeah, it is control. Yeah, control's the one. And this is the backpack drops on. Yeah, there's a backpack loop. I'm gonna lose my backpack loop. And because of that, choose the leap. Though it doesn't really. It might help you. It just never really. Let me cook these. I just never was let's see. It's never really good at the dodge system because if you lagging, you was gonna most of it get hit with the swing. Now certain swords in the game was actually very better than others. Like the Black Katana, you could do good. You could do good with any sword in the game without armor. You just gotta know. You always have to consider the lag that you encounter when fighting people. Yeah, no equipment on me. Alright. I guess I'll take the backpack loot. Ooh, hit him. Ooh, hit him. Ooh. He hit me for almost all my health. And I got bleeding. Oh, okay. I mean, I guess this is good to keep people from running away from fights, but at the same time, this can be reduced from 25 seconds because if you got sprint on, you can actually evade a player. So that's the whole negative about using honor bound is that just because you're technically honor bound in the game and you get hit, you can still run. And depending on how fast your Wi-Fi is, you can or just if you get a head start on a person, you can actually outrun them. So it doesn't help the effect of what you call it. Like if you was like using a sword, the sword I guess these are katanas so they don't make you heavy. These are somewhat katanas. Now I'm gonna hit this dude. Ooh. Okay, I don't wanna do that. I'm more honored than that. No. Ooh, it's gonna be a hard one. because dang, it's because he's lagging. Alright. The whole issue with this game is that I mean I like it, but the respawn like it shouldn't have to tell you when to respawn and whatnot. Because that's literally like to completely like go off from your game face focus to I ain't gonna run out of to just whatever. But I'm happy you updated the game, but I feel like it's kind of like I, I think it changed a little too quickly for people to adapt to it. Like I'm not trying to criticize the man's game. I like that he had I like that he had like did this and that to it. Uh, Hit him. Missed. Missed. Ooh. Now he's just spamming. This. Personally, when you're going the sword, I don't think you should be able to run. Personally, cause dang, like I don't know why he ran. Dang, I hit him, but he's got armor, so I won't become as easy. I've beaten somebody who with armor on. It's not necessarily hard. You just gotta know what you're doing. And I haven't played this game in a minute, but I don't think I will really go too into in depth with deals because I don't remember all the keybinds for it. Like I know control is to run, but I would like to explore what he has done to the game besides doing mechanics. Because personally, when you're doing, you should be able to run because when you're running and swinging the sword, you kind of not necessarily suppress, but like how you say? Last time I ate the berries, they killed me last time, so I'm not quite too fond of eating berries, even if at school. But I'm not necessarily trying to like turn into a person who views Roblox videos as well as doing something else. But last time I recall was like in some distant land. But rather, okay, so this is the mistake. This is the same mistake with Swordpress Online. Um, when you have this, just say this building right here, but there's nothing in it. It doesn't really serve a purpose. I understand it's decoration. However, it'd be nice to like have like a big city. Like I may very well go in the gaming program myself, so I can establish these ideas because like this building here could turn to a tea shop where you can like say like you have the main owner here back here with all these different sorts of teas. You can actually pick these up and actually you could possibly how you say like all these different fragrance tea. You can actually go hunt. Like I picked up raspberries. I can sell raspberries for this if I have raspberries and blueberries and whatever kind of berries in the game. I can make double like this dude over here getting rice. And another thing is I would make backpack loot near areas where a lot of this exists. Backpack loot should like exist in forest areas where if somebody did PK you, which means player kill you in the middle of nowhere, then it would make much more sense that the person would be able to pick up your items. Like they're supposed to like pick up everything, but you're within the radius of this. Because it used to be a way where people could practice dueling before this came without losing loot, and that just made them practice. Because getting if you focus, let me find the key, not that. Let me find the proper bind for it. But if you focus all your stays of leveling up to 70, which you can. There's like a way to do it, and all you gonna do different classes. That's cool. But like the whole downside to all this, especially with I'm jumping to different subjects, but the game could go further. than what it is. Right now, it's just mainly filled with decoration and with endless things that you really can't do nothing with. Like, what is this supposed to represent? I know in some countries they used to hang fish. Rather, certain countries they use these to hang fish. Okay, but in this game, like, what's the implication here? What these supposed to be meant to do? Why is there no trader here? Um, Also, it would be nice to have a cook-off option because cooking these one by one is tiresome. But yeah, but again, back to the backpack loot. It shouldn't extend this far. Like the backpack loot was down there. That's what everybody who been beefing, who been like getting ready. There's like two terms of me want to be by the word beefing, like getting ready, getting pumped up, just go up there and fight people out. Was this rice merchant? Uh, what's the sell? I forgot how much money I have. We stuck in 22 minutes. And then it doesn't really clarify what this is supposed to mean right here. Like, does this sell for 10? Or do you buy these for 10? Okay, you sell these for 10. So when I say like one each, I get like, okay, buy one, I get like one rice, cooked rice, and this doesn't really energize me by much. Another known aspect of the game that has kind of bothered me was when you hit control and you burn stamina while still sitting still. Yep, you do. See, I'm not moving around, but I'm still burning stamina because I was in the running bit. But now, I guess this is why the player base has died so much, because you just be like 200 people a day or more. But since the backpack loot extends so far and the mine is 10 times further away, people most likely will be guarding these areas to keep people from mining them, or rather, they'll wait. Like, what was that right there? This little corner. Full loot, this little corner. Um, Backpack loot still, it kind of defeats the whole purpose of. I know feudal Japan had its fair share of dynasties. However, it wasn't a constant war like this game is turned to be, and that's why nobody really want to play. And I can understand. You have people who just want to, like, some days you come back home from like a long day's work, and then uh you just want to just play a game without getting player killed. And I've been through that. I never came back from work, but I just like come to a point in the time where I just wanted to play a game. Such as, like, I played Minecraft on the console, never on PC, but like, let's say for example Minecraft, I play Minecraft, come back home, or rather, play Minecraft without having to worry about the the players who come out of nowhere and play. Like this Joker here, he could be just mind his own business. I doubt it though. I highly doubt it. um, I'm gonna keep eating. There's something about these that actually PK'd you if you eat something in a certain fashion or something like that. But nah, I don't think he's like looking to say hi or something. He won't probably gonna pull a sword and stuff and try to hit me with it. But can you jump? Yeah, you can. Wow, you swimming slow. Yeah, see, you ain't up to no good. He might be a new player. Like I said, kind of highly doubt it. Cause I don't know, new players don't typically follow players into some form of isolation, and that's what I feel like he's kind of doing. But I'm gonna try to check out the other areas within this video, because recording this video and then doing my studies is a little bit of a stretch. So I'm gonna try to do it as quickly as possible because I have to go to class tomorrow. However, by the time you see this video, yeah, it'll be a couple days. It'll be like Sunday. I will already went to class and such not. But we'll go to this place. It'll probably been better instead of like changing the map terrain, which is what he did or she did. It probably would have been much better to kind of elaborate on the. We're going to the player one town. This is where you start off initially. It probably been better to elaborate on this, like This right here, a guard could have been here, a guard could have been here, and they kind of gave a player an incentive what they're going into, which is basically kill on sight gameplay. This way he says no loot, but like the water has no fishes or nothing. I know this might be a lot for the Roblox engine, which is probably the negative to it, but still, like I seen like sometimes you just have to take it, defer, or do whatever. But like there's just so much emptiness here, like so many possibilities could have been here. Like I've seen people, rather, I've seen different images of artistry put more detail in a picture than what I witnessed here. Like I said, I'm not trying to criticize him or her because I can understand you be programming games and you have like etc etc. I guess this is looking on more of a positive aspect of it. But like the whole issue here now is that all this work right here and nobody's doing it. Now like when I first joined the game, it was popular. It was very popular. It had like 1,000 players, like 500 players, something like that. It was decently popular. But you got all this empty land to hear like, what's this on the ground? What is this? I'm clicking it. Nothing's working. Hmm. I click to open, and there's like things like this that don't make sense. Make sense. What's this? Need help with something? I mean, everybody needs help with something. Yeah, it's just very limited now. Now the game's just kind of like. Let me just talk about the pros first, and then I go into the negatives. I try to find out, try to explore what's left of this. The pros. This bind was not here when I first started. Does it have iron in it? Yes, it does. This mine was not here. Nor the coal, nor the iron. I think I can mine 10 now, but this wasn't here. So this gives like a this basically this little area right here and with the wood gives the player the ability to mine without getting PK'd to stew out because people when you get towards the main area, people won't start PKing you. Especially for some just do it for a reason, some just don't do it for no reason. When you get the people who just straight up play you for no reason, then it becomes an issue. It becomes a fan. Like I see these people here, it's nice. They might be like friends or something. Let me see if I can go over there. And it's cool seeing like players trying to train, like, but it's always nice to be able to train with the hit mechanic. Hit mechanic. The clay is here. You can pick this up. Well, this is. I think this is clay. I don't have the knowledge to get it though. Um, you eat on the water. That's bad. Let's see. Yeah, he has a skill for it. I don't. Not necessarily skill, but it's like whatever. Wait, that was this a training area? What is this? It changed. It didn't say something. Yes, no loot. Safe zone. Does that mean I can hit people? But I died. Like, how does this work? Oh wait, hold on. Let me see something. Does no loot areas mean like I can hit somebody without hurting? Yep, that's what it means. Oh, let me tell them. Yeah, that's that. So they can know I'm not trying to peek in. That's what it means no loot. So you can practice practice fighting in no loot areas, which is good. I was just like, don't take away the aspect. That's the only way you can get good at fighting in this game. But this is also no loot. I mean, it's alright, but I wouldn't necessarily make this area no loot specifically. Like this area, this circular area, then yeah, I would. But this area, no. So I'm happy he kind of he did expand on the whole area. Like this all didn't used to be here, at least it didn't for me. He expanded on the whole area. When this thing over here is just gonna say click to open. What does this mean? I'm holding down the mouse and everything. Yeah, I clicked open. But You could mine and stuff. I guess that's cool. You don't necessarily go out on the outside land and get murked, which is what's gonna happen if you do go out there. What is this? This is for fittings. We're gonna try to wrap the video up the next 10, 20 minutes because I'm tired and I gotta go to class. But no loot areas mean you can hit people. Let me confirm. Yeah, you can't hit people. And yeah, just he basically like I said, he didn't really add much except the different regions where you can hit and don't hit people. Which is kind of a bad thing. Personally, I thought this whole area was a safe zone, period. Like, what made the pros of this area, you can forge without losing stuff. But the cons of this area is that when you do forge, someone's going to PK you, especially when you don't even have a sword, you don't know how to get one. Yeah, I can see that. Because this whole area used to be like a safe zone, period. You wasn't able to just attack nobody. You just straight up forge, and then when you get sick of it, you move on to the next region. This region, the Kansai region, was strictly for like you can still forge in this region, but you would still have to like encounter people and fight people. All most of the beefing went on in within the castle. That's when all the clans or families would fight. And I actually tried creating myself a family. I didn't know what I was going to. I forgot the name, which was probably going to be named Legends or something. And personally, I was going to probably turn that familiar or clan into really just like a nonchalant clan. Like, I'm not really about going around PKing people because it gets annoying after a while. You like ruin the experience for that person. That person may not come back to the game, whatever. I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to be that player. The only problem with this area is that he expanded it, and that's pretty much it. Like, he expanded that area over there. He didn't do nothing over there. But, like, all this detail and water, just, like, so much could be put into it. Like, if it was me, that, like, if it was me, I would have personally just did one area at a time instead of just doing all these massive changes and not allowing players to adjust. Like, the first area, I would went mad detail on it, had more AI to meet and greet the players and help them get more of an understanding of the game instead of just throwing them into the game and then having to figure out. It took me a minute to get a katana because of level, I do believe. We had to do a level and whatnot. And it also doesn't tell you how to open gates either. Yeah, I don't know how you open the gates. Still, this used to be filled with water at one point. I don't go there. They mind their own business. I'm trying to figure out the other passageway. I think it's like over here. Because we came from over there, so I think we need to go over here. But like wilderness, I can see losing backpack loot is understandable. But doing areas where it's not really wilderness, not really. You also can't jump, which is kind of annoying in certain circumstances. Um, a thing I would have probably include is some music. It could have been some like Age of Empires 2 music if you wanted. It just had to be like something like. Since there's nobody open, let me go with this little area. Like I'm gonna do this video to whatever we get to the next region, cause he may have added another region. If he didn't, then just end the video from there. But I want to see. I'm gonna get this rice though. The rice that be sitting back here that sometimes people get, some people don't. Depends on whoever is here. I don't think you can get a private server, but if you did, was able, you could just probably like farm off of this, sell what you want. Here's just like rice farm and everything. Like, there's a seller in here? No, there's nobody here. So it's not necessarily a rice farm. It's a abandoned rice farm. If I take this, nope, nobody's here. I'm gonna take the income of it. It's like 25 money and run rice a minute. So if you was like here for like whenever the server before the server resets, then yeah, you'll make a whole lot of rice. And you'll have a lot of food in your hands. Like fish gives you the most stamina, but rice gives you like a basic amount of stamina. It just takes a lot of eating. But like I said, it'd be nice to have more recipes instead of just having rice. And this does not look like rice. This looks like some form of spitball to me. Um, these are like everybody knows these are blueberries because they're balls and blue. And they said how everyone knows raspberries got the same image. This is not even Japanese money. This is Chinese money. That's the thing. I'm not sure what Japan used for it. I know they used yen, but back then I could be mistaken. But that looks like Chinese money to me. So we're gonna take all the money. That didn't overweigh me. We're gonna take all 70 rice because we're gonna do a lot of running. We'll do a lot of running out here. And I don't feel like stopping. Oh wow, this didn't convert. That's lame. Yeah, cook this crap. That's lame. It used to be like, oh, it might be from inside. I might be mistaken. That's lame though. It used to be like rice balls. I do believe you can eat these immediately and then just continue on your way. But nope. You gotta sit here and chop wood to cook rice. That's what I'm doing to get like a log or two. Yeah. Cause it doesn't really take. I think it takes like one log to light up three. If I'm not mistaken. Let's try. Yeah, it takes. Let's see. Yeah, it takes one log to light up three. That doesn't make a lick sense, but that's what they do. But like I said, a cook-off option would be nice. Even if it's like a whole minute, it'd be nice instead of just cooking it over and over again. But and personally, I don't know what the game developers gonna do from here on out. The game is kind of like dead at the moment. You got like people who like them loyal players, which I give them credit, who create clans to beef with each other. And that makes games interesting. We have like loyal clans that just been there from the beginning. It makes the game perhaps stay longer. Perhaps. However, if not, I mean they just play it to the hearts, and I can't blame like I ain't got a pickaxe though, so well yeah I ain't got a pickaxe. I don't think I can make a pickaxe tool if I wanted to. If I'm not mistaken, but we're trying to go over there. I don't know why it's taking so long to get over here, but whatever. But yeah, I mean I wish this was much more concise, larger. We're going to the Chuko region. But yeah, there's no music that plays in the background. It doesn't really tell you much on this and that. Make sure that was none. It's just, I guess it's a work in progress, but it'll make more sense if the game was in alpha. Is it still alpha? Yeah, it's still in alpha. Oh, he had a new. No.